Alrighty people, today we're going to be talking about the possibility of Sinnoh remakes in 2021. Now, I love the Gen 4 games, Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, which is ironic because it's the only the only generation that I haven't finished a playthrough of, but it's probably my top 3 or top 4 easily. Now, right off the bat, I want to say a disclaimer that none of this is, definite evidence to say there will 100% be, Sinnoh remakes in 2021, but, hey, there's speculation, there's rumors, there's leaks, so I would say we can make a pretty educated guess, but just saying it's not, 100% confirmed, so let's get right into it. On Monday, the 14th of August, 2017, this post was posted by an anonymous person on 4chan. So they predicted correctly the names of the Gen 8 games that we have so far, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now keep in mind, this was posted in 2017. Pokemon Sword and Shield was released 15th of November 2019. This was released 2 years before. Over 2 years before. That's pretty crazy, so this is not it could be insane luck, but hey, that's the kind of luck I trust, so that's a pretty big piece of information that we have there. The next thing I want to talk about is the history of Pokemon. Let's go way back to the original games. Way back to Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow and Green. I know they were released in various orders, depending on where you come from, but those were the original games, or I refer to them as the Generation 1 games. Next, we have Generation 2, Gold, Silver, Crystal, and then we have Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Now, the next games we see are Fire Red and Leaf Green. Now, this is interesting because these are the first, I want to say, remakes that we see. Although you could consider, Emerald and Yellow and Crystal remakes. The Fire Red and Leaf Green were the first, recreations of the same game with little to no difference, except for, the gameplay was a little bit different and a couple of other things, but you get what I mean. Then the Gen 4 games, we see Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, which is what we're talking about. And then we see another remake, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Then we have Black and White, and Black and White 2. Now, I don't consider that a remake. Which a lot of people, I feel like, might disagree with me, but for the topic of this, let's not consider that a remake, because although it sort of follows the same storyline, the same Pokemon or whatever, it's not really a remake in comparison to, Fire Red and Leaf Green, for example. Next, we have X and Y. And then we have Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Again, what we can consider remakes for this, what we're talking about today. Then we have Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Then we have Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Now, that's where things start to get a little bit spicy, right? So, in terms of remakes, we've seen the Gen 1 games, Fire Red and Leaf Green, we've seen the Gen 2 games, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and we've seen the Gen 3 games, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, right? So obviously you think, oh, well, next is Gen 4, duh. But then we have Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee back to Generation 1. So then someone would say, well, are we going to see, Let's Go, I don't know, Totodile? Well, I'm thinking that Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee was what we're going to call a filler episode, because they did announce that realistically Sword and Shield and Let's Go Pikachu at the same time. The Let's Go games, when they announced it, they said there is a mainstream RPG in the finger commas, being produced for 2020. So a lot of people are gonna disagree with that it's not a mainstream game, and it is a good game. I'm just, for the purpose of this, I'm not considering it in the main timeline of Pokemon games, right? So that's the other reason why I think that Gen 4 remakes would be, you know, a step in the right direction for the Pokemon company, because it kind of fits in the timeline that we've got going here. And also, along with the evidence that we have Pokemon Time, Diamond, and Space Pearl, which kind of makes sense because Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire kind of fit with the vibe that they've got going. Like all the names kind of make sense. But I mean, again, that's just a name, and none of this is genuine evidence. But I think that this gives us a little bit of hope, and it excites me because I think that if it did come out, that I would make content on that, like right off the bat. That you got a full playthrough right off the bat. I probably wouldn't even like edit it. It would just be a whole thing, and I might even live stream it. Which I will probably do if there's a new Pokemon game, when there is a new Pokemon game anyway. But yeah, so it gives us a little bit of hope. That excites me a little bit. Thank you for watching. Give your opinions or comments or anything you want to say in the comments below. Tell me what you think about these leaks and these rumors and this speculation that's going on. Also tell me what you think about the new Pokemon games that have been released for mobile recently. They're kind of exciting. I cannot wait to get my hands on Pokemon Unite personally. But yeah, I think that'll be all for today. If you enjoyed this, make sure to, support the video, support the channel. It honestly means a lot to me because it's definitely motivation to keep doing this. As much as I love doing it, sometimes when you're not getting anywhere, it has its toll. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and that'll be all. Bye, signing out.